Yeah, we need to drop about 150, 170 points. That's what I'm saying. We're like kind of like in the middle of like no man's land. We could definitely get there. That's, I mean, I think we're probably, like, this is obviously like the next target would be like the previous week low. That's where prices seems to be heading. Definitely could reverse off this. But we are pretty far away from VWAP. That's kind of the buys are kind of off the table unless we would pump past it, which would be about 170, almost 175 points. So that's why I was like, I'm not sure what we're gonna get, if we're gonna get anything today. Just where price is. Price could definitely go to the bearish side, but we would have to keep dropping. So it's like, do we want to keep, even if we, I mean, obviously, go with what it says, but if we were to get there, is price going to keep melting? Like, because this is this is like where price could turn around. Obviously, this is another area. These are another areas here, like here. Let's see, let me work these out. Like, oh, that one, this area there, that's a rejection point. Are we going to get past all this if we get to the previous week low, or we're just going to bounce? I say I more like, I think we're going to hit here and then we'll start heading up again. Or like what we're doing now. There's a supply zone in here somewhere. I think, where is it? What's the 4 hour? Yeah. So see if we tap into the supply zone here. But if not, I think we would continue down. But I mean, we've had this move for like pretty much a day since yesterday. So we'll see if we reject off this zone here. I mean, it's possible to get buys. They're not likely, but we'll see what we get in the next 10 minutes. I mean, if we get up here, we can get an orb. We can get up to like a 200 point orb, and we have a shot. Well, technically that's not true. I'm lying on that one. We would just need the orb to be somewhere up here and then VWAP to come down. So then they intersect. That's what would probably need to happen, but we'll see. We'll see if price wants to tap previous week low, which is it headed. If we're gonna be in the supply zone where we're currently in, if it holds, because it's currently holding. So we'll see. Couple areas we could go to. What is this, like the 600s? Oh, it's a little bit lower. So we'll see. We'll have to see how that plays out. Technically, buys aren't off the table. It's just to see if we get lined up with VWAP. I don't think we're gonna get sells. I think we're way too far for that. I mean, we definitely could drop, but the only thing that would make me a little bit worried is we've just been dropping with no correction. So I mean, we could sweep this and then definitely correct. So I don't know if I would want to get caught in that. Say it drops to, what do we need? Like another 200 points. Say it dropped 200 points. That would push us, below the area. And I mean, if we got here, I mean, that's another rejection area. It's anchored to, what is it anchored to? I'm trying to remember what's off my head. It's anchored to, I have to double check. I cannot remember off the top of my head. I don't know if I can look real quick. Session? I want to say session, but I don't think that sounds right. It's not weekly. It's not monthly. It's not yearly. Daily? Wait, cannot remember off the top of my head. I'll have to double check because I have it. It's set. Actually, I can look. I can figure this out. I can figure this out. I just gotta get it to match. Ooh. Definitely not. I cannot remember. I have to look. Good morning. Yeah, because I've played with I've played different with different anchors, and that was like the most reliable. Let me see if I can find out. Mm. Let me see if I can look real quick. Okay, it's the daily. Morning. So it's the daily anchor. All right, seeing. Only 60 points away from view up. It's in striking range. Yeah. There's a couple ways this could play out, and it could be in our favor. So we'll just have to see, because like we just need one orb to form, view up to come down, and we break above. They know that we're good. Long as we can get in striking distance, it breaks above, and obviously under the 50 points, then we're good to go. So we'll see how close we get. And then we can get a breakout and then pull back into the orb, and then it breaks out again to line up with view up. Looking for buys. We're a little bit too far for sells. Yeah, I was looking at there's some other YouTubers like popped my feed, and everyone's like having a really rough month. Yeah, he's a breakout trader, but not orb. He does like the opening. And he's getting smoked. But he trades more frequently. Yeah, he does the New York session. Yeah. Yep. And that's exactly what his problem was. The volume's not there to follow through. So it's just getting a lot of whipsaw. Yeah, hoping close out the end of the year, at least like another like 5K. You know, try to like. So 2026 is how to I'm trying to explain this without like not giving incorrect information. As of like right now, as of right now, this this window of time is underperforming, but not outside like the range of like, oh, what's catastrophic. We're still not anywhere near our max drawdown. We're not anywhere near. We haven't even threatened getting close to the max drawdown like over the 7 years. We haven't even got close to that. But as if you put the same, so January to April always just is prime. That's like the money. That's the best part of the year. And then you get to like the middle part where it gets, the summer months, not, they can be good, they can be, bad. It just kind of depends on the markets. For the 7 years, we are like underperforming, as in like that range, slightly underperforming. And, this is kind of like the known area, so it's not like surprising. But as in the like 2026 is technically for like how we've gotten how far we got into the year, it's the second best year overall. I think 2022 might have beat it, or 2025 is like the best so far. It's like the number one right now. We're number two. So if you were to get like all the years from January to August, this is number two best year. But we'll just have to see how the year ends. So we just gotta get kind of past this area. Also, I don't have Trump data. That's like the other thing I don't have. Trump wasn't there. So that's new. It's new. But we do have a lot of CPI, not like our CPI, but like, and I think Japan and like another other countries have CPI. It doesn't necessarily, affect, but it's something to be aware of that there is other things going on. Yeah, I think, like I said, it could either tap and stay in the zone. I think we could at least try to get to the previous week low. It's a very, like it could either. I'm thinking if we go here, we can go down here. There's areas that can go down. Still waiting to see if we get any type of correction. Here's to see, because we have been going down for quite a while, so we definitely could get a correction, or we could, definitely keep dropping. Yeah, previous week low is not very far. About what, 90 points away. Okay, yeah, about 100 points. Definitely can hit that. Man. No. So in week, if it's weak bull or weak bear, it's counter trend. If it's a if it's strong trend, it can do counter trend at that point, because it takes more effort for it to actually do a counter trend trade. So if it's weak bull or weak bear, it won't take a counter trend trade. I mean, it'll tell you what it is, but those if it's on a weak trend, those tend to fail more often. They work, yes, they do work, but they tend to fail more. So it will still say B or whatever, but just say counter trend. So if you feel like it is gonna go down, I mean, it'll tell you, it'll grade it for you. But from the data itself, it shows those are very weak. very weak trades. No. Yeah, the old system, or I guess one of the older versions had you were able to trade it, and that's where we're bleeding a lot of money from. Yeah, those setups are actually negative return. Yeah, so what I ended up doing was score like all the scoring was all the scoring was able to actually get to code that into like the backtest to see every single trade, and those are the weakest ones over the 7 years. And they were negative. What do you call it? They were a negative return. Correct. So it is a C setup. If you did want to take it, it is it is a C, but it is counter trend. So just be careful if you do plan on taking it. Good chance it goes to previous week low. Is there any news today? What is it? Tuesday? Let's see. Not really. $135 for the 5-day average, man. Small. Man, I guess that volatility is definitely dropping. I say like 150 and like the 200, like maybe like 220. That's like kind of like the sweet spot. See if it tries to push to see like the 560s or previous week low. Those are definite price levels they can go to. Definitely some price levels. Yeah, because if it breaks previous week low, it definitely could drop. Like, oops. Yeah, if we end up breaking this, we definitely push down to like the 400s, or if we push down to like the what was it, like 250s, definitely can get there. We're gonna test the midline. What is that at? In 700s. All right, do we hold midline? Alright, see if it breaks out. Alright. Holden bought us out of orb. Do we get past midline, or does it try to break to the downside? Alright, looks like we're trying to break out to the downside. Alright, it's breaking out to the downside. It's not a bad trade. If you're wanting to take a counter trend trade, got a previous week lows, good area. Definitely could sweep that previous week low. Yeah, I think if it gets the previous week low, I think it could hit TP1. Not very far. Yeah. No, I mean it always looked strong. As I was saying, it's gonna try to go to if it breaks out, it's gonna try to go to previous week low. As I say, it's not a bad trade. Yeah, that's a lot of red candles. We're gonna see if we get some type of retest. Or if we just keep dropping. No, I'm gonna wait it out. Alright. Alright, retesting a little bit. Alright, let's see if we retest or we break inside. Break inside orb. Retesting there. Pretty good retest there. Yeah, if you're looking for a break and retest entry, this could be something good. My chart freeze? I think my chart froze. My internet.
Connection lost.
Alright, can you guys hear me? Okay. I think my internet like literally just went out for like a second. Yeah, I was like, did my chart freeze? Because the price wasn't like, it was counting down, but it wasn't moving. I was just like, what? All right, pushing back into orb. See what we do. Y'all can see my screen. Okie dokie. All right, retesting again. Pretty nice retest there. Yeah, if you're looking for the break and retest play, could be an entry there, or could be, you know, if this holds. Curious to see how this candle finishes. Alright, see if we closed inside orb. Alright, getting that push. Oh, whoa. Nice push there. Oh, it was an interesting candle. Alright, do we get past midline? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, looks like we made a decent push. See if we can get past midline. All right, we need these lows here. So let's see if we can push up. Yeah, starting to push now. Let's see. How does it? That's fair. Whoa, that is that is messy. Chop, chop, chop. Well, let's see which one breaks out first. Yeah, that is pretty messy. If we can get the top side of orb, we got a breakout. We got a valid trade. We'll just see which one breaks out first. I mean, this could still go down, but we'll see. Yeah, I miss those days. I haven't had one of those days in a while. Well, yeah, I remember and it was like consistent. Like we were done first 20 minutes. Like first breakout, boom, TP. I mean, it still could go down. That's why I'm waiting for I said I saw like we could come here, but there was also like these areas of like where we could reject from. So I was like, okay, let's see if we hit here. Yeah. Let's see if we can get up there. I mean, there's a lot of like FEGs, just a lot of imbalance. I feel like if we do get up here, price is gonna want to tap these. This is a big move. This is like a big move. It just kept going down. Yeah, over 700 point move. Yeah, I mean it's good. I mean structure still like to the downside. We still haven't broken this like internal high here. I haven't broke midline. I mean it's possible to still go down, but counter trends are usually like I said, those are usually like the weaker trend trade. Like I guess counter trend trade. We did get kind of close to previous week though. We didn't actually sweep it, but we got in the ballpark. All right, VWAP is in line. I mean, pretty much we get a break out the top side. We're valid. As long as it's not like a billion points. And then we do have previous day low as a target, but got to get there first. Price, like I said, price to come down. I say if we do break down again, we'll probably end up trying to get to that previous week low. just a lot of imbalance. A lot of imbalance, a lot of red candles. So we might get back up, but it might just be like really choppy. I don't think it's gonna be like a smooth move, because we already did this move, then we just like, you know. But I think we need to eventually take out the imbalances. Might not be today. Still could push down. Time will tell. Time will tell. Market's a little unpredictable lately. See if New York tries to takes this out from the overnight. Yeah. Very very unpredictable. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, see, we couldn't get over midline. At least not yet. Let's see if we do. Like I said, if we do break to the downside, I think we're probably gonna hit that previous week low. But let's see if we hold, break midline, try to get to that. If we get the previous day low, up here, that'd be fantastic. Let's see, what is this? Almost 300 points. 300 points sounds very nice. Oh, man. Yeah, we're hitting this. Looks like we're bouncing off this this level here. What is this? The 680s. A lot of rejection in that area. Maybe one strong candle to break through midline. See if we can hold it. Oh yeah, yep, sure do. But it's a lot of orb is a lot of deviations. So like the orb likes deviations. A lot of people use like one deviation, two deviations of the orb as like TPs or like half deviations, like 50%. That's why like the fallback will actually will use like it's 1.1. It's like so it's like 1.1 R of like orb. So that's like one deviation of the orb. So yeah, some people use 50% of the orb as like halfway. Then 100% of the orb is full TP. Then 200% would be like a 2R. Or not 2R, the TP2. All right, a lot of rejection. Might be trying to break out again. Yeah, I think if we do break out, I'll probably try to go to the previous day low or previous week low. That's what I'm thinking. Couldn't get past midline. Kind of a little surprised. So it's like because we've been getting a lot of like false breakouts. Like yesterday, break out one side and it flipped to the other side. So I'm wondering if that's gonna happen today. But it seems like kind of stuck at midline area. What happened yesterday? Yeah, we'll see. All right, trying to break out again. All right, another breakout. No, we're trying to. The breakout, the C setup. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it might be able to go now. It'd be pretty funny if this was the exact same thing that would happen yesterday. Like if it was the exact same thing where we had 2 breakouts and then failure. Kinda doubt it, but it'd be pretty funny if that's what happened. Okay, there. It looks like it's trying to go down. We'll see. Just don't. Yep, that's how it's been. That's how it's been going. Volume's been dying out pretty quick, but I still don't trust it. Let's see. Well, it doesn't. It's not really choppy. It just if it breaks this low, it means structure's still okay. Let's see. It's not. It's not super choppy. It's just slow. Like, I think yesterday was like choppy. At least it's not choppy yet. It wasn't super choppy. Just slow as well. Yeah. Let's see if we actually break these lows. Yeah. Well, we've been moving in the like overnight session. All right, see if we retest. See if we tap into this 5-minute FEG. Yeah, markets. Yeah, pretty much. Just been. Nothing's been clear. Ugh. Yeah, the fact that it's 10 o'clock and it's just like kind of just sitting at this level here definitely could plummet, but I figured we would have swept already. Swept the previous week low. I figured we'd do that. Taking its sweet time. There we go. Now it's moving. So I think if it breaks these lows, it's probably going to tap down here. Yeah, it's looking like it. Unless you took this, like, took the like a retest. There it is. So yeah, if it, like I said, if it broke this, I was like figuring it would sweep, try to get to down here. Alright, now we have a chance of sweeping. Sweep, sweep, sweep.